Hey everybody, Kim here with Little Biz Resources, and today let's talk about how you can create a membership site completely free with GrooveMember. Now, we've been playing with this and looking at this a lot, and I think this really works well for those who are just getting started. Now, Groove, this is part of the groove.cm, which by the way, you can get your free membership through the link in the description, and we will give you bonus training in January 2022. It'll be released then. So we're going to have some bonus training on strategy for memberships and everything else, walk you through how to do all of it. So if you want to go through our link, you can do that in the description. Now, if you are, if you're getting into this, you're going to see that Groove has a lot of different apps in here, right? So before we jump in, let me show you, there's a lot of different apps. And this is one of the benefits of making the membership platform on Groove free or paid. It doesn't matter, right? Because they do have a paid version, which is going to be for those of you who want more than what the free version offers. Now, I'm going to walk you through how to do a free version. I'm in a free account right now. So this has the same limitations you would have as a free membership. Now, if you're joining Groove free, but the important thing to understand is that there are differences in things that you can and can't do, right? So the first main difference as we get started, just so you're aware, is that the free membership level restricts you to 100 members, okay? So here I am, I'm in groove.cm after I've logged in, signed up for my account and everything, and I can come here, I don't know why it's not staying, and I can go to GrooveMember, and that'll take me to this here. Right, so it'll take me here, I guess. And then you can just create new membership. Now, the other limitation on the free one is that you can only create one free membership. So one free membership with up to 100 members. Okay, so that's the free level. The paid level, which let me go ahead and bring that over for you. I'm going to try to find the right spot. Right here, they only show you this much so far of this, but that's because if you look at it as a whole, which we'll talk about in other videos, but memberships, you can get one on the free level with 100 members, and you get unlimited memberships with unlimited members. Okay, now something else that you get in here is you have Groove Mail, right? And this, you get 500 contacts with 5,000 per month email sends. If you have 100 members and you're sending them an email every day, this would be fine, right? So if this works for you, then it would be perfect to get started with. So in here, I'm just going to show you how to do this, and I'm not going to do like real stuff. It's just going to be fake stuff along here, right? But I'm going to say new membership. This is an hour and a half or almost 2 hours long video that walks you through a lot of it. It's a little bit older since it's probably close to a year old now. And so there's some things that aren't in here. So hopefully even if you have Groove already, this will help you understand it better. So now I'm going to create my membership. Now, actually, I take that back. Before I create my membership, I want it on a specific domain. And even if you get here and you're like, hey, I don't know, I think you can come back and change this. You just can't change this subdomain, which we'll talk about in a minute. But let's say that I wanted to assign a domain. Now, this goes across the board for all of the Groove stuff. Is I would come up here, I would go to my account, I would go to domains, and I would say manage. Now, in this one, you can see I've added a couple here. Now, I put RE Security Solutions. That's my old company back in the day. I still have that domain for whatever reason. So I went ahead and I attached it. So when you come in here, you would say add a domain. You walk through the steps. And it walks you through, right? So you would say next, you would put the domain that you want in here. You would update your DNS records on wherever you are, GoDaddy, if you're on Little Biz Domains, whatever it is. Then you would want to make sure that it's validated. And then you would assign it to, let's cancel this. You would assign it to one of these apps, right? So once it's assigned to an app, so like this one's assigned to Groove Pages. Now I went ahead and assigned it to GrooveMember as well, but I put in membership for a subdomain. So one of the questions that I saw on the original training was, hey, can you use the same domain? So another limitation of the free platform is you can only have 3 domains. So if you want to do funnels, if you want to do all of these things, you're going to probably end up with either more than 3 domains, or you need to assign subdomains. And that's where subdomains, you could use the same domain. I put membership as my subdomain, right? So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cancel this. So I'm going to say create new membership. So once I've assigned my domain, I can come back in here and I'm just going to name the membership Kim's Membership. Now this subdomain, you'll see here in a minute that there's going to be 2 subdomains because I'm going to select a subdomain just to show you. But this subdomain here is the subdomain that's across the board on Groove. So if you think of like if you've been on like Shopify, or if you're on like a free WordPress blog or something like that, it's going to be whatever it is. So littlebizresources.wordpress.org.com, whatever it is. And then so same thing with like Shopify, right? You do account, whatever the name of your business is, .myshopify.com, and that's the subdomain. And so this one is the same thing. You're going to be in a Groove subdomain. So in this one, I'm going to do Kim Test Member. I don't know if it's going to be taken or not, but I'm going to, in this case, I'm going to select a domain. Now this is the one I assigned the subdomain on. So I'm going to select that one. And here I'm going to say the location is subdomain. I don't want it on the root because the root is on somewhere else, right? So then I can select my subdomain that I made, see membership.daybydayhealthy.com. And then I can select the niche. I'm just going to say business. And if you want to add an image, you can. And I'm not going to worry about that. And then you scroll down. Now right here, you can see we are still in beta, right? This is in the sandbox, which means that it's not live. So if people want to, I don't know if it's live or not, to be honest. It's not supposed to be live when it's in sandbox, but nowadays, who knows? But, you know, I'm going to leave it as version 1, and then you can obviously play with this. This will change quickly, right? We're in beta, and if you are unaware that they're doing their last lifetime launch, which is part of the reason why there's probably so many of us going over this. But if you are, don't worry, if you're in it for free, that's okay. I would just stick with version 1. English, and then I'm going to say, or I guess you can change it to Portuguese. Those are your 2 options. So I'm going to do English, and then I'm going to say create membership. Now, if that subdomain was not, so I put whatever, Kim's membership as my subdomain across Groove. If that was taken, it would have given me a warning. I would have to scroll up and I would have to change it, right? So if you just put test in there, that one's already taken. Right? In fact, I would guess lots of variations of tests. So now here you've got your name. So this would be the name, like it says Kim's membership, but you could change this to something else. And then your description is going to be something that's important. Like if you want to let other people see it, or if you want to put it on like a sales page or something, a description is pretty important. Now here you have to put a sales page. Now at this point, we're not going to talk about the sales page. So I am just going to put in membership.daybydayhealthy.com. I haven't played with the part where I connect it, but theoretically you would have like a sales page on, you know, on a funnel or something where people would be buying into your membership. And that's where you would want this to put, is the sales page. We'll talk about that in a different video. This is just setting up the actual membership part. Okay. So we're going to say save and next. And now this one is, you can have an instructor, so you can create a new instructor. Super easy to do. You know, you do need to have a picture on here. Okay, let's put doctor since we're doing educational stuff, right? And it's fun. So I am a doctor, so that's why I can put it there. Of course, I could put it there if I wasn't a doctor either, but whatever. Then we're going to put Kim's amazing instruction helps you make money. And, you know, you put something better there. And then you can say choose image. Now, this one's really weird for me. I always like upload, and let's just take a picture, my picture here. You have to click this button to make sure it actually uploads, right? And then once it does, it'll have it selected over here, and you can just say select. So that has changed in the last like month or so. It's gotten a little bit easier, but it wasn't there before. I don't know. It's weird. Again, everything's in beta. That's part of the reason why they're still doing their final launch for the lifetime. So now I've created my instructor. I can select that. If I want to customize it, I can add in a logo image and a featured image and a favicon if I want to. And then I can show the progress bar or not, right? So I'm going to go ahead and leave the progress bar. That's one of my favorite parts, right? I used to use ClickFunnels, and you guys who follow me on Little Biz Resources, you know that I have moved my membership stuff so many times because I can't get it to work right. And guess what? We're going to be moving everything onto here because finally we have a lifetime account. This is a free account, but we do have a lifetime account. And finally we're like, oh my gosh, this is actually pretty darn good. So yes, even though there's some glitches and stuff, so I still really like it. All right. So now we're saving next. That's not supposed to be highlighted. You're going to say click here to open Builder. And then it opens, voila. And look, so there I am. If you had a logo, it would be up here. An image would be up here above this 1% complete. And you're like, wait, now what? Well, here we go. We're going to click on outline. Now you have a welcome page. That's all you have so far. So now you should probably have an outline of whatever you're going to do. I like to sometimes do this at the same time that I'm like building a course. So you're going to do, think about a book, right? You've got your chapters, and then you've got your sections in your chapter, and then you've got maybe even like something within that. Oh my gosh, I haven't read a book in a while. So let's just say that I'm going to do, let's pretend that we're doing, I don't know, Pinterest marketing, right? So let's say that this is a Pinterest marketing course, and we're going to say creating your account, right? So we have we're gonna have a welcome section, and then we're gonna have creating your account. Now this automatically creates a subcategory. You could delete it, and I'm gonna tell you now, this is glitchy for me. Like, I've seen other people do it and they don't have problems, and I don't know if it's because my internet connection is a little sketch or what, but I tried to delete a subcategory, and then all of a sudden it's like deleting the whole category and stuff. So it might, might have to play with it. You might have to take a step, save it, refresh. You know, there's some weird things that happen, but again, it's still in beta. It's still really great. I can still do way more in this than I did in ClickFunnels. I like ClickFunnels, guys, and gals, but the problem with ClickFunnels is that you cannot do as much as you can in this, right? And by the way, if you wanted to get, you know, you're paying what on the low end, $97 a month for ClickFunnels, or $297 if you're getting, you know, if you're doing unlimited and everything. So you can rename, clone, and delete. So we're going to leave it there. Actually, I'm going to rename it. Let's rename it. So the subcategory is going to be, we said, okay, so creating your business account. We say rename. And so this is creating your account, right? And then this is going to be creating your business account, which would probably be the same thing. And then I'm going to actually click on this one and add another subcategory, which is going to be getting followers. So it's probably a different section altogether, but we're just going to do it there. So then I'm going to go ahead and create another category up here, and we'll call it how to get clicks on your own. How to create pins. Let's do that one. Let's do how to create pins. I'm going to add the category, and then in my subcategory, I'm going to rename this one, and I'm going to call this one standard pins pictures, right? And then I'm going to go ahead and add another one that says, and you can see the process of this. I just want to give you guys a good idea and enough content here so I can do the next step. So then you could do, besides standard pins, we're going to do idea pins, formerly story pins. Some people know them as that. And then we'll do video pins, right? Now, for each one of these, you can dive even deeper and do a post. And this is where it gets glitchy for me. So we're going to come into creating your business account, and we're going to do a post that says, why a business account. Now here you have templates that you can use. You can do a video page, a text page, or a video with text. We'll do video with text and add the post. So now, see how it created this one too? I don't know why. I'm just going to leave it because I've messed with it. Now it has a placeholder video here. So now you can go to each one of these, and there it goes. Save. And then, are you going to load? Well, let's go to our welcome. Yeah, see, this is one of those, again, I'm not sure if it's me or them. It's really hard to tell. But so now I'm on the welcome page. And you can see I had creating your account. Look, there's the creating your business account. There's the random post that I created, and then why a business account. So I can go to that post right here, and you can see creating your account, why a business account, and has the heading, which is part of the template, right? So I can change the heading to, here's why you must have a business account. And then I could swap out my video, right? I can change all this, and we'll dive into more detail into our training on how to do this. And then here's some more text down here. So you can add other things to this too. This is the coolest part right here. If I want to add something, I can add something like, where'd you go? They have containers, they have other headings and text, a button that you can just, you know, have them linked to somewhere. So if you're putting this, then you want to pop it over to an affiliate link or something. You can have a video, a Vimeo video, a YouTube video. There is Groove video, I believe is what it is, and we'll play that with that another time. But I'm not sure how to get that in there yet. So that's something we're going to look on. That's newer as well. You've got images here. You've got an embed code. Lots of, this is my favorite right here, right? Checklist boxes, downloads box, links box. So let's do downloads box and put it wherever it's going to land. And then if we need to, we can just drag this and move it down. All right, so let's say we want to put this at the very end. Right, there we are. Now we have this one where we can, of course, change the information on it. So you've got, you know, all your different links and everything else. You can put it's a text link, so it links to a URL, and you can put the URL, it links to a file. Now I'll show you files in just a second. or if I remember. But anyway, so that's all we had to do, right? We drag and drop, we put this. So the whole point of me making all of these other sections wasn't to fill them in for you, by the way. It's so that I can show you the next step. So we're going to save this since we do have, it doesn't really matter about the content right now. So we can, of course, do a welcome video. We can do whatever we want here. But I'm going to say save and exit. And here is where you have comments. So you can enable comments, or you can have, right now they're disabled. So like I can enable them on the, oh, maybe I can't. See, this is what I get for playing with the other version. And let's see, it doesn't say on that page whether it does. So it doesn't let me do comments. So maybe comments is something that is not permitted on the free version, right? I'll have to play with that. Okay, so I quick paused it, hopped over to the lifetime one. It didn't toggle in that one either. So there's obviously something going on with this. But this is where you would toggle comments on or off, and then you could have comment moderation. Again, I'm not sure if it's going to be available. Oh, now it's there. Maybe it's just like a delay. I should probably not click it so fast now. Or maybe I move it over. How did I do that? I don't know. Yeah, that's supposed to be really simple to do. But anyway, so it's, and they're on now. So it's just not, yeah, it's just not, you just have to click over. There we go. So yes, it is there. And then you can have it so that they have to be approved, which if you have like, you know, if you're in a specific industry that you have people who are like, I don't know, trolls or something, you might want to, you know, enable the moderation. So you could, again, you could just turn off comments if you don't want to, but comments are helpful. So we're going to say save and next, and then access levels. Now this is what is interesting to me, because when I was using ClickFunnels or even WordPress, there are different ways that you can do this, but it's convoluted, right? In either one of them, it's really convoluted. This is super easy. So let's say that you want to have like a free level and then paid levels. You can have up to 10 levels here. So let's just say you're going to do a standard, a basic, which you can rename these too, right? So you can click on this and rename it if you didn't want standard, maybe you wanted free. So we've got, you know, free, basic, we will do pro, and then maybe we'll do business. And then, so use your imagination on how this could work for you. Enterprise, right? So then you go up to 10 different levels, but then you select which level you get to give them access to. So let's just say the free one gets you these, and then level 2 gives you these, and then level 3, and then level 4, and then level 5. So you see why I want to make sure there's enough content so you could see that that's. The other thing you can do is, besides the welcome page, which you have to give instant access to, is you can also make it so that it's drip feed access or access from a specific date. That's pretty cool, right? There's not a lot, not all of the membership platforms offer drip feed access. And even the ones that do, it's kind of like, it's really hard to implement. So yes, there are some high paid ones that probably are comparable to this, if not maybe even slightly better, but this for even lifetime access is amazing. It's super easy to use. I was really impressed with this. So I'm going to say save and next. And then this one right now, they don't have a custom welcome email. It says coming soon, but this is going to be send default welcome email or don't send an email. Probably need to send it so that they get their password and everything. Enable for portal. Now the portal, I'm not going to show you in this video, but it's basically like if you had, let's say you have like 5 different memberships and you want people to see all the different memberships that you have, then you can have a portal, and then you would just create the portal and you can make it, it's like a dashboard where all of them are or something, right? We don't have a portal, so I'm not going to enable it. You could do it for one, but I'm just saying that the portal is really beneficial for those who are making more than one membership. And then of course you could still utilize it if you only have the one membership. So we're going to say send default, and then it's there. It's right back to memberships. Now I mentioned this. If you want to add in those files members to the downloads, you could have, here's where you make your portal, by the way. And then you can add instructors. And then if you had multiple memberships in like the lifetime version or something. So files is where you can upload a file, and then you'd be able to, your download, instead of having it go to a link, you could have it in here, right? I don't know what the upload limits are. You'll probably have to experiment with that. These are all different things. This is all kind of brand new. And if you watch the video, the training video with this that comes when you sign in, it's old. And so it doesn't even have this on it, right? So these are the kind of little things that they keep adding and making it even better. So this is just, you can see, of course, once you have people, you can see your My Members, and you'll be able to see, you know, what their level is and everything else, and you'll be able to see analytics as well. So we are going to be putting our stuff onto GrooveMember because it is super easy to use. We actually used it for one of our other trainings, went through it, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's part of what pushed us over to getting the lifetime, was that it was just so amazing. So some things to consider though, like I had mentioned, is that I'm going to pull this up again. So there's a lot of different things that you get with it, and why are there so many of those? So you got your different packages, you've got your free, and I'll put a link to the different packages so you can see that too. You got your free and your lifetime right now. Effective December 10th, the lifetime's supposed to go away. So if you're watching this after December 10th, 2021, then lifetime may not be available. Might be, might not be, don't know. Right? So take a look and see if this is something that could benefit you. And here's why, and I'm going to eventually do an entire video that shows the differences, but you've got websites, right? So think about your hosting. Like right now, I've got website hosting, and if you're going to do 3 of them, you're probably paying $25-30 a month. Okay. Unlimited here, right? They're giving you unlimited. Custom domains. You can get 3 domains on the free level. This is for all these different apps that they have. They used to be called GrooveApps. I don't even know what they call it anymore, but it's Groove, the Groove world, the Groove universe, Grooveverse. I don't know. So you got unlimited websites, unlimited custom domains, unlimited share funnels. You can receive unlimited share funnels, and then you have unlimited import pages. I will have to play with those. I haven't played with Groove pages much. What I have played with was pretty easy to use and pretty nice and comparable to, I think they have it as Wix, or they actually put it on the Groove site. So they put that the Groove pages is related to, so right here, they have Groove pages replaces Wix or Squarespace. I don't like either one of those, so I don't know that I would compare it to those. I think they're easy to use. I don't like Wix for a lot of reasons. And then Squarespace, I haven't used in a really long time, but it was not easy back when I did it. Now, GrooveSell is similar to Samcart or Infusionsoft, right? And then you've got Groove Affiliate, which is kind of like, if you know the ClickBank marketplace, this is like an affiliate marketplace basically, but you can put your products on there and get other affiliates promoting it. I see this as being a huge benefit. Again, you can get access to it for free. When you sign up, you get your free account, right? So then you've got GrooveMember, which we talked about here. Groove Video replaces Vimeo or Wistia, which is, I think I pay like $100 a year for my Vimeo account right now. And I don't know that I'm going to take it away until I figure out Groove Video, but a lot of that stuff is newer. Groove Cart replaces Shopify or WooCommerce. They've done a lot on Groove Cart over the last couple of years. That's how we originally started, was with Groove Cart. Groove Blog, they say, replaces WordPress. I don't know if that's ever going to be true, but if you're doing blogging, WordPress has become so heavy on what you need to do. It's something that's worth looking at. And then Groove Webinar Automated. Now, these are asterisked because they are not here yet, right? I'm excited about Groove Desk, Groove Surveys, Groove Stream. That one's going to be nice. We'll be able to do maybe live streams that way. I don't know. They said StreamYard. You can also do videos where you stream videos. So I don't know what that's going to be exactly. They've done a couple of things where they talked about it. They have a whole Groove, like a ton of videos and stuff. But Groove Webinar, this replaces GoToWebinar and Webinar Jam. This one replaces EverWebinar. So if you want to do evergreen webinars. And so there's a lot of different things in here. I mean, just right here, this one says replaces ClickFunnels. So after December 10th, from what I understand, the pricing is supposed to go to $2.99 a month. ClickFunnels, if you wanted to get like unlimited on everything and get access to all the stuff that you should, it's $2.97 a month, right? Just for ClickFunnels. So theoretically, you could do some funnels and the member one, I think, on there. I don't know what else you could do on ClickFunnels that would be comparable. It's not the same as some of these other ones. Like, I think there's a mail option inside it, but here's something that is interesting. And I'm going to do a video specifically about Groove Mail when I can learn it better. But right here, 25,000 contacts. Okay. And I believe the pricing, no, you know what? I'm not going to say the lifetime pricing because it's probably going to change, but let's just say that the lifetime pricing was $2,500, right? Then you got to think about how much it is for the mail. So let's go to Active Campaign. and look at their pricing real quick, because 25,000 emails is a lot, right? So look at here, they've got 1,000 contacts right there. So let's go up to 25,000. You are now paying, that's if you're paying yearly. So where's the price if I'm not paying yearly? Per month, paid yearly. Oh, billed yearly, let's turn that off. So if you're paying monthly for 25,000, you're starting at, it looks like light is $214.50, right? So that's the cheapest you're paying just for 25,000 contacts is $214.50 a month, right? So that plus your $297 for ClickFunnels, you're way over $299 a month as it is. So if you're like today, hey, I can't do the lifetime, I'm not going to be able to do anything until, well, after that, it's okay. You know, when you get the free account and when you're ready to upgrade, right? And we'll go ahead and add in as much training as we can as we go. We're still working on it and building it and moving it over and everything. So it's going to take us some time, but you can always reach out to us through the Facebook group. Whether you buy through us or not, you can always ask questions in the Facebook group or here on the video or whatever. I'll go ahead and put a link to the Facebook group as well. And then, of course, we are going back to our live Thursdays. I had to take a couple weeks off, but we are back. And we're going to be doing live Thursday Q&A again, so you can join us live on Thursdays as well. So that's it for this one. You can go through and take a look and see what, if this is something that might fit your needs, if you want to upgrade. If nothing else, I do recommend that you consider the free level. If you don't have anything right now, this is an excellent way to start a membership, to start collecting leads. And again, we'll have some more detailed training on this. I wanted to keep this shorter though. As I said, the training that he did is almost like 2 hours long. So hopefully this helped give you an idea. And if you have questions, just pop them into the Facebook group or come live on Thursdays. And I thank you for watching.